Hey, if you want to increase your blood flow naturally so you can have more energy, more vitality, so that you can have stronger erections and avoid erectile dysfunction, then stay tuned, because today what I'm going to talk about are the 11 things that you need to be doing to increase that naturally. 8 of them are free, and 1 works instantaneously. And hey, my name is Brian, aka Uncle B, and for the last 20 years I've been the men's performance coach with African Fly, the liquid aphrodisiac. And of course we got to talk about blood flow, because that's your whole body. You have to have that working and being on point. So today what I'm going to talk about specifically is the main factors in blood flow and how to use these 11 things effectively to make the changes that you need. And I also just want to give a shout out to my guys who are down in the comment sections, just leaving the comments, helping each other out. I'm talking about Enrique, Muhammad Tala, and Brett Booker. Shout out to you, appreciate you. And as always, if you like what you hear, go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so we can get some more of this information to you. And what I'm gonna do is break this down till it cannot be broken anymore. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the main factors in blood flow. And of course, we have to talk about the condition of the blood vessels, how the blood is moving through there. If your blood vessels are weak, then the blood is not being helped move along. If it is clogged, then it takes more effort for the blood to get through. And in both cases, nitric oxide, which is released within the blood vessels, isn't being released to help the blood move along. This, guys, is the downward spiral. Things are just going in the wrong direction. Now let's talk about the condition of your blood. Is your blood sticky? If it's sticking together, it's harder to move through the blood vessels. And that shows there is not enough oxygen in the blood supply. And of course, the condition of your body makes a huge difference. So if your organs aren't getting the blood flow, they're not working correctly, they're not pumping the blood, cleaning the blood, doing what they're supposed to do, downward spiral. And if your muscles aren't conditioned, then you're not getting the pump. You're not getting the blood flowing through your body correctly. And the easy way to tell that is just lay down for like 30 days. Let's see what happens. It's not going to be a good thing. Not at all. So let's talk about how you should think about it. Pretty easy stuff. The blood needs help to flow. Yes, you are given life. Life means blood flow, but it needs help, especially as you get older. Taking medication for blood flow without doing the things that I'm talking about in this video is, we call them drug addicts. Nowadays it's opioids. Basically, it's all the same thing. If you need a pill to move your blood, that is not a good thing for you. A wonderful thing for the pill manufacturer. If you have blood flow issues, then you have lifestyle issues. So basically what you're doing, you're going in the downward spiral. If you're on the downward spiral, what you're going to end up with is aches, pains, doctors, pills, surgery, hospital bills, you name it. Aches, pains, doctors, pills, surgery, insurance bills, you name it. Aches, pains, doctors, pills, surgery, hospital bills, you name it. Aches, pains, doctors, pills, surgery, insurance bills, you name it. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into it. Let's talk about the vital 11 for your blood flow. Of course, we have to start with deep breathing. Then we have fluid intake, eating well, herbs, sleep, exercise, yoga, muscle relaxation, taking a break, massage, and a smoke break. So let's hop into those and break them down. Okay, so when we're talking about deep breathing, this is the most vital one. It's the most important one because you're surrounded with energy. It's air. Breathing in that air helps out. I talked about deep breathing before in other videos, so maybe you want to check that out. But really quick, when you're doing deep breathing and you're breathing in, so your stomach goes out, and you breathe it out, your stomach goes in, you're increasing your oxygen intake into your body, and that oxygen intake helps with the blood flow. And most importantly, a lot of people don't think about this. When you're breathing out that waste. And that's what you want to have happen, so you don't have waste inside of your body. Do deep breathing. Water intake, hugely important. Because we're talking about blood flow, what flows in us? Water. And of course, I'm talking about water, not sugar drinks, not sugary juices, and definitely not those energy drinks. What happens when you don't have water in your body is crazy. We're talking about anxiety, depression, stress, and more. So for your water intake, when you're going to take a whiz, it should come out pale, light yellow. If it comes out darker, that means that you need more water in your system. And remember, your body is 60% water as an adult. Your bones are 31%, lungs are 83%, and your blood as a whole is 92%. That's why you need the water. And when it comes to the food, eat as much water as possible. When we're talking about mangoes and peaches, they have roughly 70% water in them. And when we're talking about the melons, cantaloupes, watermelon, 90%. That's what you should be eating. All right, let's hit those herbs right quick. We're talking about ginger, gotu kola. These two things help stimulate the digestive system and move blood around your body. Cayenne helps with circulation, along with thyme and turmeric. They have teas for these different things. Of course, they have tinctures, so make sure you're checking those out. All right, let's talk about sleep real quick. We're really talking about sleep as a repair mode. That's what sleep is for. If you don't get good quality sleep, you're interrupting a lot of the functioning of your body. And of course, that includes your blood flow. And on top of that, when you wake up, you know how you're irritable, you can't get things done the way you want them to. You're also susceptible to doing the wrong things, drinking the wrong things, eating the wrong things, which is going to lead to worse blood flow issues for you. Exercise is by far the king of blood flow. Now, mind you, the god of blood flow is breathing. Movement moves blood. Now, this is the more important part. Consistency of that is the real thing that builds up. So you can have times where you can take a break. So you need to be consistent with your exercise, your yoga, all of those different things. And yoga is highly important. Yoga gets the blood flowing throughout your body. What ends up happening when we do those big movements and we don't do yoga, we allow the different ligaments in our body to get stuck, to not get the blood flow going through them, and that causes problems down the road. Especially when you're doing certain movements like downward dog, where you have your hips above your heart and your heart above your head. You now have blood flowing throughout your entire body in a way that's, going against gravity, as it were. And all that twisting movement that you do actually brings fresh blood flow to your body, especially to your intestines. All right, let's talk about that muscle relaxation, because muscles, they like to get tense. And if you don't relax yourself, many times guys are in situations where they're tense all day long and they carry it with them. So you have to learn to just relax yourself. And sometimes it just means listening to some music, sitting down, calming yourself down, and purposely relaxing your body. And of course, the main thing, take a freaking break. There's too much going on in life just to be tense all the time. Sometimes you need to take a couple of days out just to relax, listen to some good music, put on something that relaxes you. It's really important. Life is about you. Your job is still going to be there. All right, let's talk about massage now, because massage is actually the ones that you want to pay for. I know it's a lot of guys out there like, yeah, I get my girl a massage. She gave me a massage. When you're talking about the type of massage that you want, the sweetest massage, the sports massage, the Thai massage, all these massages need to be done by professionals. If it is not done correctly, you can actually cause injuries. So you want to be very careful with that, but it's very powerful in terms of moving blood flow throughout your entire body and getting rid of some tense areas of your body that won't allow the blood to flow through properly. All right, let's talk about that smoking, as in you should not be doing it. We know that nicotine is addictive and all of that stuff, but also a lot of guys do not realize that smoking actually increases the thickness of your blood, and it does damage to the veins. So when we're talking about erections and things like that, thick blood and damage to the veins is not a good idea. So in conclusion, the vital 11 things that you need to do includes deep breathing, fluid intake, eating well, and getting those herbs in, making sure to get that high quality sleep, and get moving with exercise. Also make sure to add in that yoga. With muscle relaxation, things are gonna be much better for your body. And hey, it's your life, man. Take a freaking break. And while you're on that break, you might as well get a massage. And as far as a smoke break, don't have one. Don't smoke. All right, guys, confession time. What are the things in this list that you don't do on the regular that you could add that would make your life better? Please add that to the comment section below. And as always, if you like what you heard, go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so we can get some more of this information to you. And this is Uncle B saying, get your game up and go hard. Peace out.